What up, y'all? It's your boy Mo for More Beats. I'm the in-house producer for Holy Culture Records, and I'm here to talk about the Illumination compilation. When DJ D-Lite brought the idea for doing the compilation, if I'm not mistaken, he got the idea about doing the compilation after Flavor Fest 2025. He came to us with the idea. Initially, he wanted to do the compilation like he would normally do it. Just reach out to different artists and have them to just send him records, right? We have been experimenting with proximity and community. So even though the compilation was done in Texas, we still wanted to keep the same format, meaning we wanted all of the artists to come together. Once D-Lite got on the same page with that, he just started reaching out to various artists in the Texas area. Everybody that was involved was from the state of Texas. We all came together, got an Airbnb, and all that artists came in, and man, we knocked the project out in 3 days. I think what was important for me is to make sure that the music, it was still true to the roots, true to Texas, but still had a commercial impact to it, right? For those that may know and may not know, Texas hip hop is like a subgenre in hip hop, right? It's like, Texas got their own type of swing. It's very chopped and screwed out here. Culture, it's a mixture of a lot. You know what I'm saying? Texas artists, they travel within the state of Texas. They don't even tour outside of Texas, and Texas is just that big. You can tour inside of the state. It's so huge. With all that being said, I wanted to make sure that the music stayed Texas, but had a commercial appeal to it.
So track number 1, Woke Up in the Morning. That's gonna be J Nice and Calvin.
Woke up in the morning, grateful for the day. No one dwelling on the past, gotta walk away. Jesus paid it on the cross, I ain't got paid. Glory to the Father, yeah, he made a way.
Once Damien picked out the artist that he wanted, I had to go really just study the artist, different sounds and stuff. And for the most part, I had knew majority of the artists, so that was a benefit. The demographic was from the age 19 on up to the 50s, man. We had 2 young gunners in there. A lot of Austin veterans that's in the hip hop scene was a part of the compilation. Had a few people from Houston drove up. Had one of the artists from Dallas drive up. Had a young lady that was on the comp, man. So it was a good blend, man. And again, man, we knocked the record out in 3, and actually, tell you the truth about it, we actually knocked the record out in 2 days, Friday and Saturday. Because Sunday, everybody, actually we went home Saturday night, so 2 days, knocked out a compilation. I'm glad that I had already had a practice run with the worship compilation to understand how this needs to go. Even though I didn't have my right-hand man, I didn't have Trig there with me to, Trig is like my sounding board. We feed off each other's energy when we're in the same space, but unfortunately he couldn't make it. So, I was holding it down on my own, but turned out real good, man. I think by the time I got to the Illumination comp, after doing the worship comp was like my trial run comp, right? You know what I'm saying? Just really understanding what artists go with what music, knowing what I have to be able to pull out the artists, et cetera, et cetera. So by the time we got to the worship comp, man, it was pretty easy. It was smooth sailing, to say the least. And we locked in. I'm trying to think some of my favorite records compilation. I think there's a record called Still Alive. That was one of my jams for sure. That record is Jarrell Flowers and Dre South. That's another record that I liked too. Take It Easy record. The Take It Easy record is John Littrow, which is my son, Dre South, and Righteously. And there's 2 Cypher records on that. So we did a cypher record with the younger generation, then we did a cypher record with the older generation. And the record title, That's the Old Me. When you hear that joint, that mug is straight Texas. That mug is straight Houston. You dig? I'm talking about like it's down. It ain't down. That mug is going down. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, and it's when you hear that record, man, it just, you know, you're gonna feel like you ride, you bobbing on swangers on that mug. You know what I'm saying? It is a chopped and screwed Houston type of record. So yeah, man. All that to say, Damon got a good compilation, man. I think people are gonna thoroughly enjoy the record. You can listen to the whole record in one listen. You know what I'm saying? For me, I'm always shooting for playback tension. You know what I'm saying? When you can listen to the whole album and then go back and play it again like you're just playing it for the first time, that's what I'm always shooting for. And again, I think, a lot of that is owed to what us coming together. We live in a culture where things are very transactional and stuff, right? Even in the music business, I'm a producer, I sing you a beat, you rap over it. I might not even hear nothing else from the record until it comes out, if I hear it then. And that's just how the culture is. You go to BeatStars, you go to Edbit, buy a beat, rap to it, put it on the DSPs, and call it a day. But the way we are trying to build this machine, it takes for everybody to come together in one space and really knock out the records. And I think that's how we've been getting that playback tension. But, like I got to listen to this joint again, you know what I'm saying? Because, it's just all of us being in the same space. So yeah, man, D-Lite, again, he has a great compilation that's coming out, man. Everybody killed it. It's going to be one of them compilations where you're going to be like, you know what? I'm going to keep playing this, y'all. Just keep playing it. And again, man, it's like, Texas is like their own subgenre. So, we wanted to make it commercial, but I still wanted to keep it tech. And that's what you're going to get in the Illumination compilation. It'll be coming this fall, so be on the lookout for it, man. Hope y'all be blessed by the joint. That joint is bopping, you dig? Illumination this fall. For more beats, I'm out of here. You dig?